America wants to know, did you meet Justin Bieber?
I did. I will never say never.
Are you starting to consider yourselves to be, contenders? You think you can pull this one out?
Well, I've considered us contenders the entire time, and maybe that was naive, but...
Well, I feel very grateful. I feel like my prayers were answered.
Were you guys surprised by tonight's elimination?
Nothing on this show can surprise me anymore.
Especially your partner.
Oh, Jesus. We all got to know David on a different level than a lot of people know him, and he's a great guy, very genuine, always kept our spirits up, and we're definitely going to miss him, and we talked about how we feel like it was way before his time.
One of the great side effects of this show for you look great.
Well, thank you. Amazingly, I lost 23 pounds without even trying, unless you count that 8 hours a day, 7 days a week thing.
I knew this interview was going to go somewhere because the tone is so New York. I've been here for 2.5 months now. You coming in is like a breath of New York air, I feel.
Well, you bring a little Brooklyn to the ballroom yourself, don't you?
I bring a little Brooklyn. Yes. Sorry.
How have you managed to do so well week after week?
Well, I have a great teacher. That's one. I have a great teacher that pushes me and sees the potential in me. And at the same time, it's you have to work hard. You have to practice really hard. And I do have a little bit of natural rhythm that I didn't know that was there. So I think that helps me in a lot of ways. But
how does your Brooklyn roots translate to the hardwood?
I think my roots are all messed up between the Ukraine and the Brooklyn and Jersey and all that stuff. It's not about the roots. I just want to do the best possible job. Sometimes goes over the top, and this certainly was one of those weeks.
The judges are very strict on Tristan and my dances, and I'm used to that, and I expect that. But all day long I've been trying to just be strong, because I know that whatever happened tonight will live forever on the internet and on YouTube. And they've only ever seen me cry once, and I didn't want them to see that.
You're on the cover of People magazine this week. You're on Dancing with the Stars. Are you the same guy? Have you changed?
Marshall. He's got himself a driver.
Driver?
No.
Which is Karina.
Yes, he only wants his coffee stirred counterclockwise.
Yeah, exactly. I tell people, I was like, it's funny, like, I wouldn't even know how to be a diva. Like, there has to be a book on how to be a diva. I would have to read it like 5 times.
Do you feel like you still have some unfinished business here?
Well, I feel that there's always so much to look forward to and so much to do. Next week we'll be dancing a jive and a tango, and I feel like I got a crash course in that last night about what not to do.
Have you thought about what you will do after the show ends?
Yeah, I definitely have. Stay in touch with my friend here. That's the biggest thing. And I want to write a book. I want to continue acting, and I want to continue doing motivational speaking. Those are the 3 things that I want to continue to do.
Are you getting?
And I want to dance.
There's a whole world taking place outside of Dancing with the Stars. You've got your other show. There's the Jackson trial. There's all sorts of things happening in the news. Are you ready to get back to that? Or are you?
Well, actually, I'm still on my full-time job, full-time, and it's very, very difficult. I get extremely weary by say midnight or so, and I typically get up around 5 with one of my twins. So it's been very difficult, and I try to remind myself that about 52 or 3% of America is working moms, and it can be very, very exhausting sometimes.
And what'd you think of David's little shout out to you there at the end of the show?
Flattered, but I'd be more flattered if she shout out after she wins the trophy.
My focus right now is Dancing with the Stars, and my partner has never had the opportunity to hold that mirror ball trophy, and if I can be one of the reasons why she has it in her hand at the end of this season, that's what I'm focused on. And quite honestly, I want to hold it too. So not just hold it, but we'll take it home.
As we say in Brooklyn, peachy dory from now on.